Signore e signori, benvenuti a San
Well,
Siro.
football is of course
Oggi
ultimately
si
just a
incontrano
game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So things are underway. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Messi. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koen. When it comes...
And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first! That was a given, it always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Rice. Threads one in. Vinicius Junior has it out wide and in space. De Jong. Now that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's picked his way through. Chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Borussia Dortmund already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Messi, and he plays one through. Space for him to turn and look. Takes aim and... Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Simeone. Guardiola, Messi, Bensebaini spots it and intercepts. Caicedo.
Milan really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Brilliantly cut out. He has a look up. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Caicedo. Rice tries to pass it through. That looks a cracking ball. He's dealt with that really well. 15 minutes till half-time. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Mbappe. Played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. And that's a dangerous ball. And a chance! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
per il Borussia Dortmund.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Simeone! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Simeone actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This their second corner of the game. Rice with the short one. Played in. That is a brilliant interception. And it's De Jong. He's having a pop! James. And it's Caicedo. To Messi. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Duke. Looking for options for movement. He's free, he has got space. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi. Picked out brilliantly. Takes a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
This possibly the last play of the half. Rice plays it short. Oh, well played, well played. That's really well manoeuvred. The most accurate pass. That's it, 45 minutes up. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Borussia Dortmund looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So we're off again. Baini gets across to intercept that. Over to the right flank. Vinicius Junior. Rice. De Jong looking to add to his goal. Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Caicedo. And he's managed to get free. Elects to cross. Rice. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He won't be happy with that one. And he's forced to go back, and that's gone loose. And that's a throw-in. Rice. Borussia Dortmund with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. De Jong and Guardiol, and it's De Jong. Now it's Simeone. James making good progress on the right-hand side. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's looking wide. Now it's Mbappe. Rice. Duke. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Jong. Rice. And it's De Jong. That is good alertness. Caicedo. Rice. Great vision. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Some resolute defending there. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him. That is lovely. And he's gone backward here. Oh, important interception. Rice. He's in a good position here. Mbappe. Rice. Simeone. Messi. Shot at goal! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's got away. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. He is through here. He's had a shot! And it's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response, and that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di usare gli appositi cestini per la raccolta differenziata. Grazie. Hello everyone, and welcome
Borussia Dortmund do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Borussia Dortmund must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Red card! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Simeone. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing...
Can he finish? Suarez with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Breakout. Rafinha. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Messi. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Algeria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Simeone clears it away, and it's Scholes. He's having a hit! Just the wrong side.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
De Jong. So Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal's cross. Nice interception, well timed. Messi. Borussia Dortmund still without a single shot on target. Laporte. And it's Laporte. Guardiola. It's a good foot in there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Rice. Well read, nice interception. He's picked his way through. Messi. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Mbappe. Rice. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The pass has gone astray. Messi. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafinha. Chance for a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it. And there's the shot! Corner number 2 then. And it's Koen. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Now it's Simeone.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rice plays it short. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now we always look the favourite there. And here's Mbappe. Breakout. time. Excellent interception. Koen, and he's there to make the challenge. Yamal. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Knocks it into space. Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Yamal. It's a goal kick. Yamal, he's a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Mbappe, threads one in. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Messi. This is De Jong. Vardiol. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rijkaard. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution for Algeria, number 20, Luis Suarez.
Down to business again.
Coming on to replace him is...
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Scholes. That is a great pick out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's one-on-one! Oh, shooting chance! There's a goal! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen.
After 53 minutes.
Oh, what a ball, Peter. It just goes to show sometimes one incisive pass is all it takes.
Borussia Dortmund have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
And he's heaved it away. Yamal.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising. Rice! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Koundé's cross. Scholes looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super ball!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And this is Shevchenko. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Rafinha. Right, Shevchenko. Looking for options for movement. Can he latch on to this? Referee's given a throw.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 20,
Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafinha. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. That's an imaginative pass. Scholes. Over to the right flank. Bardiol spots it and intercepts. And it's Scholes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And a truly agonising miss.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Terrific effort! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Now it's Yamal. Scholes. And the pass is intercepted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Scholes. Now it's Haaland. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Rice pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Haaland. He can run onto that. Simeone finding himself in space.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And it's Koen. He's had it taken off him.
Algeria really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Rice. That's a good ball out wide. Rafinha, and he's managed to get free. Chance! And that is doing no harm at all. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Space for him to turn and look. Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. Chance to deliver. Well read. And the danger is averted. Goes for goal! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Borussia Dortmund have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit their status.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
This is a special message for our members who are eligible to take part in today's special prize draw. If your numbers show up on screen, you are the winner.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Arsenal going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And now, line it up.
Jim, this one always matters.
Well, don't let the word friendly get in the way of a good rivalry. These players certainly won't, Peter.
You wouldn't have thought they would. You've got to expect this to be full throttle, surely.
Yeah, they'll be as strong as usual, but I'm sure these players will commit their all.
Gabriel Jesus.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Saliba. Now Ødegaard. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus! Gabriel Jesus! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rodri. Ikmuri. Front-footed pressing going on here. Timber cuts it out. Savinho is flagged offside. Rice, and it's Ødegaard. Savinho. Madueke. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to play it through. Savinho. Foden. Oh, easy pickings there. Zubimendi. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Savinho. And here's Jesus. Oh, he's bustling through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Foden. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Madueke. Madueke. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, well played. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, good climb! Alain. Oh, that's a key interception. Ødegaard. Rice.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Rice. Ah, that's a fine interception. Deftly away. Now Subimendi. And here's Jesus. And here's Madueke. Madueke running with the ball. Threads one in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Alain. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, he's burst through! Timber deals with that comfortably.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Ødegaard. That's tidy. And here's Jesus. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Haaland gets on his bike and on the move. And he's intervened well there. Saliba.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Rice. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Martinelli. And he's managed to get free. So much time and space here. Semenyo. He's picked his way through. Calafiori. Martinelli. Semenyo. Now it's Foden. Great vision. Oh, well measured. Now it's Semenyo. Semenyo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Madueke. Madueke. Good driving run. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Madueke might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Now this could be a chance. Now it's Savinho. He has found the way through. Rice. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Martinelli. And here's Jesus. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Madueke. Ødegaard is on. And a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Haaland. Foden. Here's Nico Gonzalez. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Semenyo. And now the breakaway. Tries to pass it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madueke. Timber. Timber making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Martinelli. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Foden. Lewis. Zubimendi gets a foot in here. Martinelli. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Now it's Foden. That has been slung wide. Neither side giving way. It has been tight.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up.
Haaland. Shot a goal! Ball is over the line. Ødegaard. Martinelli. And here's Foden. Semenyo is in a really good position out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Martinelli, and he is dashing away. Lovely. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
That's really well cleared. Just past the 40th minute mark. Now it's Madueke. Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
The
after
movement
42
so
minutes of play.
precise. The finish
Number 20.
sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Semenyo stood up well to him there. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nico Gonzalez. And Savinho. Ignori. Now it's Savinho. Timber. And here's Jesus. Semenyo. Now it's Haaland. That's destined for the flank. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. That is great defending, so alert. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Please join me in.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Arsenal with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. Down to business again. Arsenal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he's straight offside. Rice. And it's Zubimendi. Ødegaard. Now it's Rice. Madueke gets into a good position. That has not gone well. Savinho. Nico Gonzalez. Now it's Haaland.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's nice. Gabriel Jesus. Nico Gonzalez. Here's Haaland. No, again there's no way through. Zubimendi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. Chance for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
This looks promising. Semenyo. Haaland. Looking for options for movement. Lewis. Savinho. Now Ruben Diaz.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Nori. Can he get it through? Lovely pass. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race. In he goes again.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Ødegaard. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Pinches it off him. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Aims beyond the defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And here's Jesus. Chance! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Alain. And it's Lewis. Now Semenyo. And it's Ødegaard. Rice. Great defending, strong and determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Manchester really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Lewis. He's a sharp little ball here. Out for a throw. Rodri. Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Martinelli. Semenyo. Good running, strong and purposeful. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Martinelli. Neatly clipped into space. And the shot! Savinho. It's a pretty loose pass. Rice. Now it's Martinelli. Martinelli. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. And the counter is on. And it's made its way to him. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's got the beating of his man. Timber. Ødegaard. Gabriel Jesus. Savinho. He is through here. Timber does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Haaland. Rice wins the duel this time. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Martinelli. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Semenyo. And reclaimed it in a trice. Can he latch on to this? That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Looking to play him in. Nice control. Has crossed into the middle. And he won't reach that.
Substitution on the field. Number 47.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 26.
Nico Gonzalez.
Coming on the field. Number
Closing
7.
in on the last quarter of an hour.
Number 11.
Now it's Doku. It's a promising position. Ignori just loves to go forward whenever he can. Can he get on the end of this? But Wiki is in a really good position out wide. Nico Gonzalez. Semenyo. And it's been played through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, such a clever touch. And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely feet. Back when it goes. And here's Jesus. Great chance! And that's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Substitution on the field. Number 82.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Semenyo. And he's being shifted off it. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Takes a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Nico Gonzalez. Arsenal have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Gabriel Jesus needing to deal with defending that's more up close and... Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Trafford is there to clear. Pass somewhat off target. Zubimendi. Now it's Rice. Doku. Rodri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Timber running with intent. Now it's Yrgård. Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy.
After 86 minutes.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Martin Ødegaard. Martin Ødegaard.
A case now of complete control. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Just 5 minutes left. Martinelli picks it up out wide. Now he's running away. Towering header! And again! And he should have made it 4.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Madueke plays it short. He's having a shot! And it's been hooked away. And it's Rice. Now it's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doku is wide and looking to get onto this. So no flag here. Doku looking sharp there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
He's had it taken off him. Marmoush. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rice. Now it's Yrgård. Gabriel Jesus receives it in a good position here. He's had a shot! Rodri. Marmoush. Now it's Doku. Rice. Yrgård. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Gabriel Jesus, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this,
Hello,
such as
everyone.
intensity,
This is a
personality,
safety
a
announcement.
gritty spirit.
In view of
I think
safety,
this result
please
was well
remain
merited.
seated at all times during this match.
So thank you
Thank you
very
for
much,
your
Jim, for joining
cooperation.
me. That brings Arsenal going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And now, line it up.
Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I played in a fair few derbies, Peter, and in my time, derbies were derbies.
I had a feeling you might say something like that, Jim.
Well, for this one, while I'm not expecting a fully fledged derby, it will be very combative, very competitive at least. It can't be anything else.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation. I'd say his two strengths are the aggression with which he leads the defensive line and the awareness that never seems to fail him. That makes him a very stern test for any...
Odegaard! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Arsenal! And we have liftoff!
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rodri. Savinho. Can he get on? Shot a goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Zubimendi. Rice. And it's Rice. Haaland. Right, Nori. Foden touches it back. Oh, no joy this time. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he was quick to react. Lewis. Rodri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
A formality. We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
After 9 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rodri. Now Semenyo. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Lewis. Alain. Semenyo. And he's forced to go back. Nico Gonzalez. Alain. And that has left him in a heap. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Martinelli clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Savinho. And it's Rodri. And they've got a throw. Savinho has the space to scheme. Has a look up and delivers. Nice interception, well timed. He's having a pop! Off the post! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Played out towards the right wing. Madueke finding himself in space. And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Madueke really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Nico Gonzalez.
Manchester really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play... Great chance! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
After 18 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Haaland.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's straight offside. Zubimendi. Calafiori. Calafiori. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
just stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Arsenal dragged themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Foden. And here's Haaland. Lewis. Now it's Martinelli. Now that looks a decent ball. Timber. A pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Martinelli. This looks promising. And he shoots! And he couldn't finish.
Madueke really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Deftly away. Nico Gonzalez. Alain. And he's quick to return it. Rodri. Calafiori. And here's Jesus. Lovely ball and a real chance. It's Gabriel Jesus! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's a lovely, neat pass. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Now it's come to nothing. Now it's Haaland. Semenyo. And it's Gonzalez. Rodri. And it's Rodri. Now, can they get him away? He has a look up. Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. And again they hit the front. Goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Haaland. Savinho. Nori. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Madueke. And here's Foden. Rice. Odegaard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Savinho. And here's Jesus. Now then, the ball's come loose. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here, and it's come back out to him. And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And now he has two. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Martinelli proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Haaland. Rice. Now it's Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Savinho. Aims beyond the defence. Rice. Madueke. And the counter is on. Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Oh, chance, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's heaved it away. He's in a good position here. He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Madueke. And it's Rice. Odegaard. Real chance! Marvellous goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement for him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Gabriel Jesus! Gabriel Jesus!
Arsenal have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He's had it taken off him, and he's managed to get free.
There will be 3 minutes
Trafford
added
gets his
time.
hands on it, and the danger is averted. Savinho. That's been cut out, well played. Tries to pass it through. Gabriel Jesus! Oh, what has happened here? And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And this could be the final action of the first half. Martinelli plays it short. Now it's Martinelli. Very nicely done. An instinctive delivery. Opts to play it back. That is lovely. Timber's cross, he's rising! And a neat finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Arsenal, number 20.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the lead now. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Arsenal are 2 up